What's up, 24?
It's good.
It's 24 heavy.
You call it 24 heavy, 24 heavy. I mean, 24 heavy, whichever one. I mean, float your boat.
Alright, so how we get the 24 heavy?
And some here, like with me, YFN Lucci, YFN Qc, we kind of grew up in this area. And these Dominicans ran this store. So, but they built the relationship with me because I was on the same corner every day. Like, and they was like, damn, why the hell you on the corner every day? They knew what I was doing, but by me not telling them, they like, okay, I like you. So they let me start coming into the store. And, you know, the people call me 2-4 because I'm out at the 2-4 every day, all day. So it was like, shit, that's what it was. They started calling me 2-4. I put the heavy behind it.
All right. So I know you said you told me before you did a little time.
Yeah, man. I did 6 years in prison because, you know, I had a lot going on with the streets, you know, and I had to do a lot of things in the streets to demand my respect, so it kind of led to those type of things. But yes, I did 6 years in prison. I'm just getting home. I mean, I'm working.
So how long you been home?
Like 18, 19 months. I almost had 2 years.
Almost had 2 years.
Almost.
Okay, so when you went in and came back out, because you went in, so that's like what year was it you went in?
I went in January 2011.
2011. And when you came out, like, how much of a change was it?
Shit, it had changed a lot, man, because first, you know, people were hustling CD. Mm-hmm. Your local artists, they at all the shows, they getting your CDs, and it was hand-to-hand transaction. And that's how a lot of people were breaking records then. But now, internet breaking all the records. You ain't gotta even be a street nigga. You can just rap that street shit and put it on now. And put a gun in your hand, and I mean, people assume that you are that person that you. I mean, until they go do some further research and checking your background. But a lot changed.
A lot changed.
Yeah, the hustle done changed. Like, niggas don't grind no more. It ain't no grind. Niggas they just throw it on the computer and put a prayer behind it, and you know what I mean. So, but I like that grind part, man. I can't take the easy route. I love the grind.
But so you can still grind now. So like, in what ways are you grinding?
Like, I'm in the studio every day, all day. Like, every day I'm doing something involved with music. Like, that just to keep that energy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because once you lose that energy, you lose it. And ain't no telling when you'll get it back. So I'm involved every day with music. Even if I'm just recording, I might do some hooks today, do some verses tomorrow, do full songs the day after that. I might do an interview the day after that. I might be at a club event the day after that. I might be at someone else's event that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just active with the music. That's the grind now. You know what I mean? Because you got to be hands-on now. For your music start to touching people, when you get hands-on, it connects quicker. You know what I mean? But when you just throw it on that computer and put a prayer behind it, it might take off then. You might get 50 million views. But once these people do their research on you and find out, you know what I mean, that you're not who you are, then now you got another problem. I mean, now you popping all these pills and drinking all this lean now because you're trying to eat the pain because you told these folks all these lies. Should have lied to them. Should have lied to them in the first place.
But that's the new industry. That's how it is now. But like, so pushing forward, doing the music and whatnot, and you see the way that the industry is now with artists. Like, right. You got people that's pretending something real, something not, or whatnot. Then you see what just happened to X. Right. So like, your views from that situation. Like, I mean, I don't really know too much about his background, but what's your thoughts on that situation? Being an artist, he out here working. You know, he wasn't really a street nigga in my eyes, but he got gunned down. I mean, like, you know, a lot come with this lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes you have to be prepared. But you know, I don't know his situation fully. You feel what I'm saying? But I do say, I mean, I send my condolences to his family. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, I pray that,
I mean, he make it to what the people would want him to be. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, man, it's life, man. I mean, like, you gotta take the good with the bad. Like, it's sometimes this how it gonna end up. But I heard a few of his songs. He got some dope music. Like, he got pain music. Like, he talk about death a lot.
A lot.
Like, and it kind of remind me of Tupac. Not the sound, not the lyrics, but the feel that it gives. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause most of all his songs, he talk about death in it. Like, so, but I send my condolences to the family. But I don't know a situation like that. You know what I mean? Recipe, Triple X.
Yeah, it was a sad situation. But and then like now you seen in the news also it was like a 15-year-old boy got stabbed in New York.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. I seen that clip. I was like, damn. I mean, certain people are the chosen ones. Like, God pushed the pieces on the chessboard, and we the pieces. We just playing on his chessboard. You know what I mean? So when the pieces get moved, when he move you, hey, you can't do nothing about it. You just gotta make the move. I mean,
SafeMode.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about SafeMode.
SafeMode. I love SafeMode. You know, it give me that. When I first made that song, Lucci got at me. He was like, "Hey, bro, man, send me something." And I had a few songs that I wanted to send to him, but then I was like, you know what? My little brother, Lil Richie, Rockstar Richie, he engineered me a lot. You feel what I'm saying? So we pulled up some tracks, and SafeMode was the energy that came off. You feel what I'm saying? So I contacted Lucci. I'm like, hey, bro, look, shout it to him, but he was on the road at the time, and my CEOs of the label, they were like, hey, we need to get it going, this the one. And I ran into, I had my brother Kollision. I'm like, we had already been recording constantly, so I'm like, hey, look, bro, I need you to. He came to the studio, and he put a hot verse on us. So I'm like, shit, we're gonna keep the ball rolling, because in this game, you can't wait for nobody. Your friend, your best friend, your cousin, your dad, you can't wait. You got to keep it pushing. You feel what I'm saying? Lucci, that's my boy. Like, he know ain't no hard feelings. I mean, like, and Lucci got one of the hardest verses that we put on there too. But it was like, we had to keep the ball going. I mean, we can't wait for nobody, because if we wait, then now we looking for the next record that we're gonna push, and we couldn't wait. So Kollision had a bad outcome on it. We took off with that. We had the paintball situation with my boy 21, my brother 21. I mean, I love that kid. That man, that's a solid individual. And he tell me in one of the comments on the paintball, and like, hey, look, when I catch you, we shoot your people up, shoot you up. I want a verse on that SafeMode song because I like it. You feel what I'm saying? But we went 5-0. They couldn't catch us. They couldn't catch us. I mean, we gunning them down wherever. Now, they had some gunners with them now. You feel me? They had a lot of gunners with them, but, you know, we know how to move too. You know what I mean? So that was the outcome of that. Then got 21 on that version. And the remix hold 21, YFN Lucci. It picked up instantly. 2 days, it had like 250,000 views on YouTube.
So who's on the track now? You said you got Lucci.
YFN Lucci and 21 Savage. They're on the remix. The original version is me and Kollision from QC. The response I got from that record though, man, is crazy. Like, everybody, like, we just did the event for Goot last night, King Goot. He had his birthday bash. Like, he been doing it for the last couple years, and it be big. And we got in there and did SafeMode, and them folks were like, it was like a chorus. It was like churching now, and I'm like, damn, this shit crazy. And I'm on the mic, but I can hear it still. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, listen to this shit. It's growing. Like, no radio play, no radio spins yet. And it was like the number 9 song, hottest song in Atlanta. You feel what I'm saying? Like ATL Top 20 voted it as the 9th hottest song in Atlanta. You know what I mean, as an independent artist. So I'm just thankful. Like I love SafeMode, man. But it's all me. I felt it in my heart when I recorded that song. Like it wasn't, you know.
It's dope. It's dope. So what's next? I know you got a mixtape coming up.
627. SafeMode the mixtape. You know what I mean? We coming sideways on now. You know, I got YSL Duke on now.
Okay.
I got jazz, lyrical jazz. Man, I got smoke on now. Like it's so much pain in the music that I dropped on SafeMode because I wanted people to know like I'm safe. Like now, because a lot of people are glad I'm safe because I was in the street, so
yeah.
They feel like, okay, let's keep him rapping. I mean, he look better rapping. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause we don't want him coming over here bothering us. We're gonna stay in this lane. We let him stay in that lane. Let the man, I mean, keep it pushing. So, you know, it like when this project drop, watch how I connect.
Okay.
It's a lot of pain in it. It's a lot of true. It's true stories in that whole project. I mean, we ain't got no like I ain't got nothing against the people that rap how they rap. The energy that they give off. Like I listen to a lot of music that you know, but I come with a whole different vibe. Okay. Like I bring a whole nother style. I bring a whole nother type of energy. So SafeMode dropping. Highly anticipated. Everybody asking for it. Everybody waiting on it. So I'm just ready. I'm ready to get the ball flow. It's time.
It's time.
It's time.
Time for us to get on SafeMode.
Yes, yes. Shout out to Hip Hop Weekly Ishh. Shout out to Street Vision 365. I mean, from 24 Heaven. They come from me. Personally, me. Shout out to y'all.